Hello, we're here on the driving range at Moss Creek Golf Club, and I'm going to give you 3 tips today to make the most out of your practice time. If I'm coming to the range to practice, instead of taking the same golf clubs with me every time, I'm going to take my whole bag up to my practice session. I'm sure that we all have our favorite club in our bag, but a golfer is probably only going to be as good as he is with his weakest club. If we don't hit our 6-iron very well, that's probably a club that we want to practice even a little bit more with. We want to make sure we build that consistent swing with every club in our bag. Tip number 2 is to start small and work our way up through the bag. When I'm coming to the range to start a practice session, I'm almost always going to start with some sort of wedge in my hand. You can pick your lob wedge, your sand wedge, or even a pitching wedge for that matter. But what I'm not going to do is come to the range, grab my driver, and go straight to that. We're going to work our way up through our bag to our mid irons, our long irons, maybe a hybrid, and then lastly, I'm going to think about hitting some drivers. And finally, my 3rd tip is when you're on the driving range to really make sure that you have a specific target in mind. One of the problems we hear from a lot of people is that they have trouble taking their game from the range to the golf course. But when you're on a driving range that is this big, there's no penalty for missing the shot like there would be on the golf course. But if we pick out a very specific target out here, such as the green or the 90-yard post or the yellow flag way out there, we give ourselves a specific target that we're trying to hit, which is the same as we would be on the golf course, such as trying to hit the fairway or the green.
Yes, it's good!